Hey guys, Amber here. I wanted to come on here and say a few things, talk on an article I just read, um, saying that Pete Hegsworth, I can't pronounce his last name, forgive me, is trying to reduce the number of women in the military on combat roles. Now, I agree with that. I think that's a good thing. It's not saying, because the Democrat's going to look at it and twist it all around, he's not saying women can't be in the military. He supports women in the military. But women do not need to be going to war. Women do not need to be in combat. And I'm going to tell you why. We're just the weaker sex. That's saying nothing bad, but males are naturally stronger than us. That's the way God intended it. Females were not meant, in my opinion, to join the military. Stay home, have kids, be a wife, cook, clean. That's what we were meant to do. Unfortunately, like I said, nowadays, you need two incomes coming in. But a woman should not be in service, especially if she has kids. She needs to stay home with her children. At least stay close by. Let the man go out and deal with the wars. Because women, we're just too emotional. And the military, and I've talked to people in the military, has had to lower their standards, the Marines, everybody, due to women. Under the Marines, the women had to do less pull-ups and less push-ups and less sit-ups than the men do. No, if you want to be amongst the men, then you need to do what the men have to do. They shouldn't be giving you a little handout. They should be like, look, do you want to hang with the boys? Be a boy. Show us, I'm guessing, I don't know how many push-ups they make you do or how many pull-ups. I'm just throwing a number out there. 50 pull-ups. You're a woman, I don't care, do the 50 pull-ups. If you can't do it in the time allotted, bye. If you want to join the military, you need to be up to par. You need to be up to that standard. They should not lessen anything for a woman. Why? Because it makes our military weak, lefties. It makes us look weak. You don't see women in the, Chinese military. You don't see women I've never seen a woman in Russian military. There's a reason for that. Yes, those countries are communist, but that's not the reason. Women have no right to be in combat roles in the military. They shouldn't be there. They make the military weaker. If women cannot do the same amount of push-ups, pull-ups that men can do, then they shouldn't be joining the military. They need to get rid of, women can do this many. No. Make the women do the same amount that the men have to do. Make it an even playing field. Hey, women sit there and say they want to be even, then there's your even playing field. Do it. You want to be a man? You want to be like the men? Go lift this amount of weight the men have to lift. Go do the amount of pull-ups and push-ups the men have to do. Stop making the military lower its standards because of you. Now, I am grateful for all service members, both men and women. I'm just saying that the military doesn't need to be lowering its standards at all for a woman. They need to they should have to do the same amount of push-ups and pull-ups and sit-ups as a man if they want to join. If not, if they can't do it, then they don't join. If they can do it, great. Then go put them in a secretary role. Don't put them on the combat field. Put them in office roles. Keep them on base working, because those roles the military needs too. So that's just my 2 cents. I never really thought about it hard. I have sort of thought about it. Um, I mean, and I was in high school. I wanted to go into the service myself. I really did. I wanted to join. I didn't really. I wanted to play music though, so I wanted to be in the Marine band. That's what I wanted to do. I couldn't because of my hip. Um, so there's nothing wrong with. I think it's great that they're maybe the countries that people are finally waking. This we have somebody from Secretary of Defense that's waking up and going, women need to be taking care of the kids. Women need to be cooking and cleaning and getting groceries and stuff like that. The man go out and fight the wars. Women aren't meant to be on a battlefield. Not at all. But like I said, if they want to be in the military, fine. But have secretary roles like on the base, doing stuff like that. Because that, like I said, the military needs that too. Go work in a doctor's office on the base, something like that. The military needs those roles too, just as important. So I love that they are doing that. I think it's great. So yeah, the women should not be going into the combat zone. They shouldn't be going to wars and fighting. Leave that to the men. To the ones who are stronger. The ones that are physically more stronger and are naturally stronger than women. Again, there's a reason why God made men one way, and there's a reason why he made women one way. Men cannot go through childbirth, but women can. Men don't have the strength for that, but women do. So what's that say about women? That women are strong, but we're strong in other areas. Makes sense? So no woman should be on the battlefield whatsoever. None. Stay on base and type papers up. Because you're still serving your country. So, or heck, even if you're a musician, see about joining, the Marine band or something. But you don't need women don't have any business being on the battlefield. None whatsoever. So I 100% agree with that. That's a great thing he's doing. About to, get that sent in to where it needs to be sent to. But yeah, like I said, I had never thought about it until now. That's great. Women are to stay home, take care of kids, take care of the household. If they want to work, they should be able to work. But not in combat situations. No. So, yeah. If you're going to join the military, women, don't even have kids. Just don't, because there's no sense in you having a kid and being in the military, getting sent off if you want to be in combat. There's no sense. What are you going to do, leave your kid without a mom? That's not too smart. Women need to stay where women were created to stay, and that is being mothers and wives and taking care of the house. That's where women were meant to be. So, yeah. I think it's great. Going a step in the right direction. Now you're going to see the little tiny, ignorant, no good, do nothing, lazy lefties crying about it. Ooh, women's rights. I have all the rights, and I'm a woman. Okay, so your fake tears mean nothing. Go cry a river and get over it. But I think it's great. Absolutely great. So let's hope. Hopefully that, I don't know if that'll get passed or not. It may not get passed, but it could get passed. I think it would be awesome if it got passed. Um, but yeah, that's great. Women need to stay in the offices or stay home and take care of the kids and be wives and mothers like we are meant, like we were created to be. All right. Have a good day. Have a great night, guys. God bless you. God bless President Trump. Charlie Kirk's beautiful family. God, please be with them still. I know she's still hurting really bad. Um, yeah. God be with our awesome service members. And God bless them. Shoot, God bless the mothers and wives who stay home. They do a lot. Okay? It's not easy to keep up with a household of all the laundry and all the dishes and all the meals and taking care of the kids. And if you have pets, taking care of the pets, mopping the floor, ironing the clothes, doing the grocery shopping, paying the bills. That's a job in and of itself. So for all the women who stay at home and do that, awesome job. Keep up the great work. You are doing what women were created to do. Don't let anybody tell you, don't let these woke lefties tell you otherwise. You're doing a great job. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. God bless.